Hey guys, this is Robert from OREGAMERS, and I'm here to show you Monster Hunter World. Relatively new title, came out in January, and I'm loving it. I'm going to show you some introductory quests, and maybe give you a few hints and tips that I've picked up along the way. I'm going to play with my favorite weapon, which is the bow, and I just decked my character out in beginning gear, so it's pretty accurate to what you'd have if you were first starting out playing. Alright, without further ado, let's go to the video. Alright guys, now the first thing that you want to do when you pick any quest is that you want to eat. And eating is pretty... It's not really needed in the beginning, but it's definitely useful later on. Now we're going to do the quest Butting Heads with Nature. It's the very first quest in the game. And I think I will eat with meat platter. Gives you attack up. And in the beginning your little video is a little bit different, but I really like this video with the cat, with the little thing where he puts it around on the meat. It's pretty cool. And you don't even really, like I said, need attack for this next part, but it's good to know how to do the stuff. So, all right, and here we go. All right, so we're killing kestadons, 5 males and 7 females, and the kestadons lair underground, I believe. It's been a little while since I've done this mission, but I believe it's underground. Alright. And there's a lot of little things that you can pick up along the way. These little guys are jogresses. They're semi-annoying. Not our target today, so I am going to avoid them. And I believe the kestadons are down below the ground. No, except that's not down below ground now, is it? Well, I think there are some down here though, now that I think about it. Yep, there they are down there. And these guys, the females are... They're pretty docile, but the males will attack as soon as you attack the females. And you can see right here where the male's trying to attack. So a couple of basics with the bow. You have 2 levels of charged shot unless you use... there's a certain skill later on called Mighty Bow that allows you to have a 4th charged shot, but all bows have 3 charged shots, and if you cut the charged shot short, you can do a special arrow rain like this right there, and it causes the whatever goes into the area to effectively lose stamina and endurance. So against some wyverns it's really handy because you can cause them to basically not do much of anything as they sit there exhausted, and you can just beat on them for 10 seconds. It's quite handy at times. So besides the charged shot with the bow, you have a spread shot that you can do, and again, the spread shot when linked, when you do it 3 times in a row, will do the same cloudburst arrow shot. You can see the male is getting aggressive, beating on my cat. My cat can take it though, so we have 3 females killed and 2 males. So I could wait for them to respawn, but that would make for a very boring, long experience. So let's go try and hunt more and find more. Let's see here. Your map on the screen also really helps you out with like what's around. When you eat these guys really help out with stamina. When you take blue mushrooms, you can combine blue mushrooms with what is it that you combine them with? Blue mushroom with antidote, and they make herbal medicine, which is useful. It's medicine that actually heals you, whereas normally when you use the antidote, it doesn't heal you. You have to heal as well. So, and the key to really, playing Monster Hunter well, I feel, is knowing your environment, knowing where your antidotes, where your traps, where all your little pinch points are. That'll make or break you as a Monster Hunter player. And we are still on the lookout for Kestadon. I believe, though, he's underground, right around here, I believe. Yep, there he is. You can see him down there. So you'll notice with bows, there's a certain range. If you're out of range with the bow and you try to use it, your damage is either nullified entirely or it's depleted. So it's good to know the sweet spots of your bows and know what type of ammo you're using. I have close range shot here. I can choose power coating, which actually I can be a lot further away and still be in range versus the close range shot. And each bow has its own different types of ammos. To swap out to ammo, you want to hold the L2 and the L1 in the triangle. My bad, my apologies. And then to equip it, you want to just double tap triangle. So, super easy. And they are highly effective, so. And when used in the right spots. Close, obviously, does no good with far range, but does really decent damage with up close. So there's also a dodge evade move that you can do with the bow, which is really handy for if like you're being charged. You can dodge evade and then charge shot. It counts as a charge shot. It's pretty nice. One of the often forgotten techniques that I do when I do play bow, but it is really handy. So you can evade quite a bit of damage that way. You can also loot these guys, and I haven't really done that. And when you loot them, you get different stuff, hides, raw materials, that you can use to make better equipment, better armor. Let's see, we have one more male we have to kill and one more female. So I'm not seeing any spawning anytime soon. There they are, right there. And you can see that they respawn probably every, 3-4 minutes they'll come back, but you know, it's a good idea to know how often things will spawn back. I think it's 5 actually. So if you are hunting something and you need it to appear, and you can see me doing the dash step I was talking about. I wish it would charge me so I could. Alright, quest is completed. Pretty easy basic quest. And hopefully it helped you guys out, you know. there's a lot to Monster Hunter. This was me using the bow gun, or the bow. There's guns, there's axes, there's dual blades, there's hunting horns, there's so many different weapons. And I'll try to cover a lot of them as I play later. So, thank you for joining me. This was another video for OREGAMERS, and if you liked it, hit that subscribe button.